I visited the place where my favorite artist Hiroshige Ando painted Meisho Edo hyakkei, 100 Famous Views of Edo, to see what the scene looks like nowadays. The Kinokunizaka hill and view of Akasaka Tameike pond in the distance. 085 is a view of the Tameike from the downhill east of the state guest house Akasaka Palace. Actually, the pond on the left is not Tameike but Benkei-bori. The publisher, Ukiyo-e, wanted to include the word Tameike in the title because pictures of Tameike were very popular at that time. Please check its location with Applemap first. From Yotsuya Station, there is a descent along the moat that goes around Akasaka Imperial Palace. The blue line indicates the location of what is now named Kinokunisaka. It descends from the left to the lower right. This map is enlarged. The large green area on the left is the state guest house and the Akasaka Imperial Palace, the residence of the Imperial Family, among others. This area was the central residence of the Kinokunisaka family of 555,000 goku during the Edo period. The Hotel New Otani Tokyo on the right was the residence of the II family of the Hikone domain. The moat between the two was called Benkei-bori, after Benkei Azeman, who was the contractor for the construction of the ditch. Nowadays, many people enjoy base fishing here in rowboats. The moat and greenery alone make it hard to believe that you are in Tokyo. The map of the time is shown with Hiroshige's viewpoint in red gradient. The gray areas are townhouses and the white areas are daimyo's residences. Except for large roads such as Aoyamadori and Sadabori-dori, the narrow roads are almost the same as now, as you can see. Here is a closer look at Hiroshige's painting. The upper half is almost sky, and the green on the left is the forest of Sanohei Jinja Shrine. There is a Tameike pond below it, but it is not even light blue, as if he forgot to add color to it. It is a distant view in name only. The fire watchtower on the right is because there was a residence of a fireman here. This is where the Tokyo Agency building stands today. The greenery in the middle is the forest leading from the Asano family of the Hiroshima clan to the Hyakkei shrine. It is around the area from the present TBS Broadcasting Center to the U.S. Embassy dormitory. The town with its folded roofs runs from Moto Akasaka to Toranomon area. In the foreground, to the left is Benkei-bori, and on the right, a procession of feudal lords led by foot soldiers with hair spears is now descending Kinokunisaka. This procession is on its way back to the central residence of the Kinokunisaka family, and although there are actually two lines, the one on the right is obscured. Here is where something strange turns out to be true. The present-day Kinokunisaka slope goes all the way down from the direction of Yotsuya with Benkei moat on the left. But in this picture, the procession of feudal lords is coming down from the direction of Akasaka toward Yotsuya. To elucidate its strangeness, I actually went to this location. This is a photo taken from the sidewalk with my back toward Yotsuya. Benkei moat is on the left, Kinokunisaka slope is on the right, and the elevated Shinjuku line of the Metropolitan Expressway turns sharply left along the moat toward the intersection of Akasaka Mitsuku. You can see that the road goes all the way down. This is a Google Earth capture of the view from the roadway. If you look closely, you can see that the roadway on either side of the towering Allsock building in the center of the front elevation is slightly elevated. A closer photo would make it easier to understand. This is a picture of the lowest point. From here, you can see that it is indeed descending this way. Please look at the map again here. Kinokunisaka descends from the Yotsuya direction to the bottom of this blue line, but from there it is almost flat. As can be seen from the old map, Tamagawa-jasu, which was formed by a gutter at that time, ran along the south side of Benkei-bori and supplied drinking water to the Toranomon area. This Tamagawa-jasu flowed out from the residence of the Kinokunisaka family and became a crank. It seems that there was a waterway under this crank where rainwater and pond water from the Kinokunisaka family's property flowed into the Benkei moat. Because it was a waterway, it was naturally at its lowest point, and from today's Moto Akasaka area, it went down to an uphill slope known as Kinokunisaka. The location of the fire watchtower on the right side of the painting is also indicated by the blue dotted line. You can see the words Jabikashi, fire extinguisher. In searching for documents, we found a photograph of this area taken by Felice Beato, a photographer who came to Japan at the end of the Edo period. It was taken around 1868, about 10 years after Hiroshige painted this picture. This is a photo looking down toward Akasaka Mitsuku from around what is now Nagatacho Station. Along the Benkei moat, a bamboo barrage was installed, under which the Tamagajasu water supply flows. The blue frame is Benkei Bridge, which had not yet been built at that time. Beyond the bridge, the red circle indicates where the bamboo barrage has been cut off. This is where the Tamagajasu intersected with the Kinokunisaka family's waterway. After all, this area seems to have been the lowest land. I inserted a photo taken from the current sidewalk into Hiroshige's painting. It is difficult to see the relationship between the slopes in this picture, so I replaced it with a picture taken from a lower location a little further ahead. This would make a nice angle for the Kinokunisaka family's daimyo procession coming down the hill. The black building in front is the Sumitomo Chemical Building facing Aoi Midori, and to the far right was the fire watchtower of the fire extinguishers. Nowadays, you can't see the fire watchtower or even beyond it, though. The name Akasaka is derived from the fact that today's former Akasaka is a slope that climbs up to Mount Akane near the Akasaka Imperial Palace where Akane grass grows. Therefore, the title of Hiroshige's painting, Kinokunisaka Hill and view of Akasaka Tameike Pond in the distance, may be correctly understood as a distant view of a procession of feudal lords coming down Akasaka and the Tameike, as seen from Kinokunisaka.